Hey you, it's true, and another strong SSR guard is coming our way. Yukata Ludmilla. The third 100% auto guard Ludmilla, the second Earth Ludmilla, but still the first combination of both. Not gonna lie, her speed is terribly low at 119. But let's check out her passives, and the first is named Evasive Guard, already giving away 2/3 of its content. She's a 100% chance guardian, but with a twist. If you fully awaken her, she gains permanent evasive stance. This means that she ignores attacks that would target exactly 2 targets, also true for attacks that she redirects. I am a bit disappointed to see the awakening probability effects return again after quite a few units without it, but given Ludmilla is a guard, it's okay-ish. Yukata Ludmilla is also immovable for 200 time units, somewhat countering Cleopatra's Dusk Mirage. Becoming movable again after these time units have passed may actually help her when we look at the second passive. Unrelenting defense triggers as soon as she takes damage from an attack that she survives. First, Enduring Stance hits for 150 TU. During this time, she can only be defeated by damage if she is burning, and she becomes poison, sleep, and stun immune. If she survives this period, she enters Recovery Stance for 150 time units. 65% damage reduction and 40% heals at the end of each turn. Each turn! No matter who has that turn. And if she hits max HP after such a healing, she is also purified and gains Endure. After those 300 time units are over, admittedly her unrelenting defense becomes significantly more relenting. The last part of this passive introduces rage wards to the whole enemy team, meaning the next enrage effect on them will not work. No 50% attack increase, possibly still staying weakened. On the topic of weakened, that's the perfect segue to her active skills. The first of which is Weakening Drain, doing exactly what it sounds like. Taking 100 time units and producing 1 spirit, she attacks 2 enemies and weakens them, meaning their attack decreases by 25% on the next turn. She heals for 100% of total damage dealt, which can become a lot after she survived for 200 time units. Then this attack deals 600% damage each, before that it's only 100%. This is a good way for her to gain back HP after her second passive runs out. Friendly Evasion is the next one, 50 time units, 1 spirit cost, and grants Stealth and Stealth Shield to another ally. Stealth Shield prevents the next of negative status effect from applying. This is a good skill, though slightly costly in terms of spirit in my opinion. Could have been a 0 spirit cost in today's meta, I reckon. Dawn of Spring is her most costly move at -2 spirit and 100 time units, and she can only use it once. All max HP allies will get the turn immediately. Ludmilla heals all her allies to max HP again and purifies them. On top of that, she grants them Recovery Mist for 200 time units. This new mechanic will allow units to heal for 5% each turn and also have a 30% chance to be purified after each turn. Super great skill in my eyes, only drawback being the spirit cost and the one-time use only per battle. So even sending her 2 reinforcements will not allow her to use this skill again. What she can use again though, every 100 time units, is the Flower Shower. This instant skill grants all non-burning allies either a stun, sleep or poison ward and purifies them. This is an amazing skill because it does not even end there. If she is below 50% HP, it life flips her. It also produces 2 spirit and weakens all enemies. If you don't have any TU reductions on her, this also goes well with her other active skills, giving Ludmilla good chances to use this skill every 100 time units. That's her entire skill set. It is kind of funny that pretty much exactly 2 years after Earth Anya and Bright Astrid, we see another Earth and Fire Guard combo released in Yukata Ludmilla and Cerberus. They are going even deeper into their respective corners though. The new Ludmilla is really bad in a burn team or against a burn team, but everywhere else she's pretty amazing. The purifies and wards are important in the current meta. Her immunities for 150 TU are great. Yes, her survival becomes rather difficult after 300 time units, but 300 time units is a long time in today's meta, and with reducing time units on all these new unit releases, it just becomes longer and longer. In a server where burn isn't that prevalent, which is many right now, she only needs to fear passive ignoring attacks during her initial time. And if she is fully awakened, she can ignore, for example, Dark Cinderella's demolition rate. Even at 1 copy, she may provide the best value among all SSR guards if you aren't running burn, because if she survives the first hit, she could guard your team for at least 150 time units in many circumstances. Many seem underwhelmed by her skillset, but honestly this reminds me a bit of Light Anya's release, where many were saying similar things at first. Yukata Ludmilla brings a lot of team support to the table and could go very high, in my opinion. All guards struggle a bit right now with the rise of passive ignores, but they are still here to stay for a long time probably, buying the strong meta DPS some time. Let's see if we get a truly undefeatable guard anytime soon. Those are my initial impressions on Yukata Ludmilla. What are yours? Let me know in the comments and stay tuned for top level arena footage and my summon or skip review. Don't forget to like and subscribe to become a true carrot, and as always, thanks for watching.